Congratulations. You've made it to episode 10 of Zero to Hero.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
We're Leamington. We've got 2 games left this season. It's not been going great. Look at the amount of draws that we have had since we last spoke. I mean, well, we spoke for the final, didn't we? But we had 4 draws before that. We won the FA trophy somehow against Barnet. What a superb highlight to the season that was. But we've drew the last 2 games away to Farsley, who were like 21st in the league. And we drew at Kidderminster, who are 17th in the league. It's not been good. We drew at home before the FA trophy final twice. We drew away twice. It's a new record. We've set a new record for the amount of draws. Can't remember how many years. I mean, we haven't lost since Curzon Ashton in February still. But we are now playing Gloucester, who are top of the league and have won the league easily. And then we've got Chorley, who are also in the playoffs. One bit of good news. Masanka passed a fitness test and is recommended to a maximum of 30 minutes of action. So we might try that. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happened to the team. Here you can see we are just in the playoffs. We've actually got a better goal difference than Southport. But we've got 2 games, and the last 2 games, both of the teams are above us in the league. We've got Gloucester, who have, well, they're 4 points clear. There's only 6 available, so I guess they could slip up. If we can beat them and Fylde win, that's going to be an interesting last day of the season. But we ain't going to beat Gloucester. If we can't beat Kidderminster, we can't beat Farsley. Look, you know what I mean? It's not good. It's not been a good run-in. I mean, I'm moaning, and we are 7th in the league. We've won the FA trophy. We were predicted 21st at the start of the season. My expectations throughout the season have risen exponentially, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Let's push up. We're going to go defensive. I mean, we took his advice, didn't we? We took his advice in the cup final. Why has it put Traore back there? Traore up top, on his own. The lone striker. Adebayo is the attacking. Okay. Carter as the support. Edwards as the defensive, ball winning. Backs are where they are. Oh, God. There's a connection issue here now. Oh, no, okay. Oh, they have a fairly decent partnership now. They have a fairly decent partnership. I'm assuming that these may be... What's the yellow line mean? Anybody that's, like, into Football Manager and can tell me, what does this yellow line mean? Does it mean they link up well? Does it mean they've played loads of games together? Interesting. Okay, so the first thing that we do is we take the keeper off the bench and hope and pray that we don't need to bring him on. I'm going to take Winter Coles off. I'm going to put Masanka on the bench. He can play 30 minutes, which would be superb to get him on if possible. Slight concern with Kabongolo. Should we leave him on the bench? The average ratings have really dropped. I mean, it's sloppy. It's just sloppy all over the place now, look. Brown Sterling, look, is down to 2 stars. I mean, what's going on there? Andor Gibbons can play the inverted winger. Or was that why Brown Sterling was only... Oh, yeah. Because he was playing out of position for the last God knows how long. I guess we just go into this game and we see what happens. We don't need 2 centre-backs on the bench. We'll bring Murphy, actually. Made his debut for us. Maybe in the last game, I think it was. I don't know what he did. I wasn't paying attention. But here we go. It's episode 10. It's the last 2 games of the season. I thought I'd bring them both for you just to see where we end up. I'm not expecting playoffs at all. And it's kind of disappointing because we've had such a good season. But I think if we were to get promoted, it would probably be more of a hindrance for us because we're not prepared for that. Although we've beat a couple of National League teams this year, we're not prepared to go up there. I think we'd get beaten from pillar to post. So we need to just calm things down, build for next season. We've got a reasonable squad base. A few players that I want to get out. A few players that I'd like to get in. I haven't looked at any potential transfers or anything. Like, I haven't even thought about it, to be honest. The end of the season has crept up on us really quickly with the cup competition that's been going on. Brian Sterling with the penalty. He hasn't missed one as far as I'm aware yet. And he still hasn't. Unbelievable that we're beating Gloucester. It's not going to stay this way. But we'll just let the game play out. There's not a lot that we can do. I feel kind of back where we were, remember, at the start of the season where I had limited options. I feel that that's where we are. I mean, this is our strongest team right here. And Gloucester are pressing, look. We're playing out from the back and they've got players across the front waiting to pounce. This could be it. Oh, interesting. Parker clears. Nobody there because we're all just sitting so deep. We are playing cautious. Brown Sterling has found Traore. He's in a gap. He could have settled this. If we can go 2 up, we can hold off against anybody. I'm telling you. If we can go 2 up. They haven't had a shot yet. Why would I say that? Why would I say that? Joe White, left back. He's gone down the line. There's nobody there. Why has he done it? He's just given away possession. It's Clark for Gloucester. Back to Dawson, who finds Asante. I thought that was a penalty. But no, it's a corner to Gloucester. Osborne could go here. Our star player just hasn't really done anything in the second half of the season, if I'm honest. Not been impressed. There isn't a standout player. There hasn't been a standout player. I mean, Carter's free kicks are usually decent. Parker gets his 5th of the season and we're 2-0 up against top of the league Gloucester. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. As soon as I press record and start recording footage, we start scoring goals. It's like you wouldn't believe that we've gone on this stupid ass drawing run where we haven't been able to score. I'm pleased with your performance so far. What tactic are we playing? Oh yeah, we're playing that, so we're actually sitting back. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Is there anything that we need to do? Not really. Not really at all. We just stick with this and hope that they don't score before like 70 minutes. Osborne's struggling. Oh no, they're just about to have an attack. We'll see this through. No, Carter's managed to take the ball away. Inside to White. I know Osborne's injured or whatever. No, he's had a twisted knee. Defenders are up. McClure on a yellow card. Inside to Thomas. He's got another pass on to Mensah. Tried the shot, but it's bounced wide to Aga. McClure's there. Matt McClure. 11th of the season, and they scored before 70, which is not what I wanted to happen. I didn't want them to score at all, ideally. We'll bring George Murphy on. Can play as a winger. He's not great, but we don't want to see the replay. We don't bloody care about the bloody replay. Shove your bloody replay. Adebayi, inside to Carter. Goes long. Brown Sterling picks it up. He's tackled, but manages to retain the ball. Whips it across Traore with the header, but it just goes wide. Let's pause. Take a breather. Oh man, my phone's not on silent anymore. Forgot about that. Do we bring Wooten on for Jack Edwards? 25 minutes remain. I know he can't play there, but Adebayi can. Ball winning midfielder. We could play as the deep line playmaker. Wooten can play as a box to box. Carter can just stay as is. Brown Sterling. Wide left. Traore up top. Brown Sterling's slowly starting to get tired. Andal Gibbons is going to come on at 75 minutes. Please don't let them score before then. Carter goes long with the free kick and it's a complete waste, and it means the highlight is going to come from Gloucester. Let's see what happens. Okay. Not okay. Okay. Played Murphy. Got in there ahead of him. That's what I want to see. A bit of bite in the tackles. Like having those 3 centre mids there. I do like that. Wooten looks for Murphy. Wide right. He hasn't really got any options. But to take it inside and have a pop. Unlucky. Unlucky on his left foot there. 69 minutes gone. Right with the clearance. Ah. Oh no! Was that the longest highlight in history? There's not really much point in doing anything now. Do we? Should we go for it? Should we do this? Carter off. Masanka on. The target man. Said we can give him 30 minutes. Let's go positive. Could be a big mistake. This could be a big mistake. Oh no. Please don't make us pay for that attack-minded substitution. Please, not a hat-trick for him, man. Oh my goodness me. Just give us one more chance. I don't like it when the ball's down this end. It's coming back at us. Is this for real? You saw that, right? You saw that. The defender just fucking stood there. That looked offside. What's the defender doing? Okay. Well, the playoff dream is pretty much over. There's not really much point. Gloucester win the league. Great, just to rub it in. Yeah, fuck off. I'm not happy with the performance. 2-0 up, for Christ's sake. Sod off with your trophy. And the playoffs have been secured. Oh, no, they haven't. Guiseley and York have. Our 20-game unbeaten run ends. 20 games? Gateshead and Darlington. I mean, mathematically, we can still do it. We can't catch Chorley. Their goal difference is far, far superior. Gateshead and Darlington. Can we look at the fixtures? Yes. Darlington are at home to Fylde, so I mean, that's a risky game. Who was the other one? Gateshead. Gateshead. I can't see them. They're at home to Kidderminster at 18th. So predictions would say that Gateshead are going into the playoffs. I'm sorry, man. It would have been nice to end the first season in the playoffs, but I'm going to skip all this crap and I will cut to the final game of the season. So here we go. Chorley, favourites, even though we're at home. We've drawn 3 of our last 5 home games. We can secure a playoff if we win our next match and results go elsewhere, and I don't like that. Like, we don't want to have to rely on other teams to slip up for us to get in there. Masanka's back to full fitness, by the way. Press conference is about to start. I can't be arsed. I'll send the assistant. Don't care. Still don't care. Haven't cared for a while now. And this is it. Leamington. Oh, what? Postponed? Why? Waterlogged pitch. Are you serious? Oh my days. The last game of the season. And it's been postponed. I suppose on a positive, we're going to know that we can't make the playoffs before we even have to play, so we can sort of mess about with a formation perhaps. But yeah, I mean, feel free to end the video now if you don't want to see any more. We're going to know. Oh, I thought they'd played then. These are the latest scores. Darlington are losing and Gateshead are drawing. What's this? Is this like it's 3:15 and they kicked off at 3 o'clock? Are you serious? You're going to do this to me? They're still losing. Gateshead are still drawing. What's the time? They haven't finished. Oh no! Look at that! The draw for Gateshead at home to Kidderminster was enough to secure the playoffs, because unless we beat Chorley 11-0, we're not making the playoffs. But we can finish 8th. We're more than likely going to finish 11th where we are, but heads held high, boys. Heads held high. We have to skip a few more days to get to this Chorley game, but let's just do it. So we try again. Chorley are favourites. Leamington are at home. We've still drawn 3 of our last 5. There's still Masanka and Im set for a reunion. There's another press conference. We will send the assistant once again. I can't believe the match got postponed. How crazy is that? Obviously I've never seen that before, but that's ridiculous. Leamington players' contracts about to expire. I'm not going to do any of this right now. I'm going to get this last game out of the way, and then the season is over. Gittings is going to retire. I suppose he's been a good servant, although I haven't played him, but let's just do this. Let's get this out of the way. We haven't discussed terms with Tricker yet, because the board were already unhappy about his frigging wages back in episode 3 or whatever it was. This is it. Yeah, we're definitely not going cautious in the last game of the season. In fact, we're going attacking. We'll stick with how it is. 45 minutes of action for Masanka. We can do that. Let's just leave it. We might bring Masanka on at half time and go for the 4-2-4 just to finish the season. It's been a good season. He's still telling them that we can finish in a playoff place. Yeah, if we win 11-0. Good luck with that, lads. You haven't been able to bloody score in the last couple of months. Osborne, Meredith, inside to Tricker, who's yet to renew his contract. Will he, won't he? Stay tuned for the next episode. I guess the next episode is all going to be about transfers and incomings and outgoings. See how much money we've got to spend. This is good spell of possession here for Leamington. Edwards looks over the top for Traore, who's in. but just can't score. Hasn't scored for ages. I think he's on like 19 for the season, something like that. But I haven't seen his name on the score sheet for a long time. It's been penalties. With the only goals we've been scoring is bloody penalties. Here we go. Surely a through. And it's 1-0. Lewis Riley. Not expecting to win this game. Don't want to see the replay. Let's get the season over so we can start afresh, start building something new. Because if we can manage to just miss out on the playoffs by 1-2 games, a couple of wins and we'd have been in there. Or less goals conceded in that spell where we were getting butchered by everybody. We'd have been in the playoffs. If we could have beat Farsley and beat Kidderminster in those 2 away games that we drew both of them, that would have been 4 points more than the 2 that we got. We'd have been in the playoffs. Oh, that was almost fantastic. Let's get to half time, and then we're going to switch it to the 4-2-4. Oh, although Joe White's looking pants, he's having a terrible game. I tell you what we're going to do. I expect to see a much better showing. We're going to play 3 at the back. We're going to go 3 at the back and see what happens. We're going to bring Masanka on for White. We're going to throw him up top. Let's build something here. Let's build something. He gets 45 minutes. We're going 3 at the back. Oi! We take Meredith off for Baxter, who I think likes the cover role. See what I'm doing here? Push Edwards up. Look at that. It's horrible, isn't it? I mean, what we really should have is probably, I don't know what that would be like. 3-5-2 attacking. Remember on the old Champ Manager where you could right click and put an arrow there so they would be getting forward? Like, that's what I remember. We may as well go for this. We'll drop it to positive. We're still pressing. We've got 3 centre backs on. Anybody knackered yet? Nah. Should we give Murphy a run? No. Osborne's having a good game. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Let's see the second half out playing a 3-5-2 with 3 centre backs. It's a great ball. Traore's rounded the keeper. It's been disallowed once again. He scored quite a few of them. Let's have a look how close this was. Clearly offside. Clearly offside. I was just contemplating sticking 3 up front. Probably shouldn't do that. Oh. Baines a whisker away. I don't know if the season and the series that I've made here has gone downhill. Parker again, 6th goal of the season. I'm so glad we extended that contract for him. He's been my favourite defender of the season. No doubt. It's a great goal. We've got 3 good centre-backs there. 3 real good centre-backs. We've managed to score. We're back on even terms with Chorley. Let's get the highest possible league position that we can. Can we score 11? The referee's almost wearing the same kit as them. Bloody grey shirt on. No wonder we ain't winning. Looks like they've got 12 bloody players. I like that 3 at the back. I do like it. I mean, we should be playing with wing backs, but I like it. I'm not sure how much I like it. I'll let you know in a minute. Not a lot. I don't know. He's done well there. Shepherded him out. Well played, Ben Tricker. On the right side of the 3. Okay. 15 minutes remain. And nobody's exhausted. Brown Sterling for Andor Gibbons. Just to finish the season off. Attack. 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 very attacking, because we don't really care. We've done what we've done. We won the FA Trophy. We've done so well this season. We've given the ball away from a throw-in. Edwards wins it back. Baxter goes long. Searching out Masanka. Didn't pull it off. He looked offside to me. And he was. And it's a goal kick. He's going to play it out of defence. Tricker should go to the right. But instead he's just gone long to nobody. I feel like we made a mistake going attacking. But that was a beautiful ball. Can he get the final goal of the season? No. Unlucky. I switched it back to positive while that attack was going on. I don't know if you noticed or not. It looks like they're going for it. I mean, I've enjoyed this three at the back. We've been pretty solid, right? It's the final 3 minutes of the season. Parker, best defender of the season. Andor Gibbons gets taken out. A red card in the final game of the season. It is. Michael Richards, on your way. And that's it. The final action of the season was a red card. He picked up 2 cards. Look, 86 minute. He got booked. 92. 92nd minute sent off. Well played. We missed a goal. Oh, we didn't miss one. We had one ruled out for offside. Unlucky boys. It just wasn't our night. That's the end of the season. That's the end of this season. And this series, I guess. Onwards and upwards. I don't know where we're going next. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what comes next. I don't know what happens with all those players that are out of contract in the end of this month. But anyway, we've finished 9th. 59 points. 2 points off the playoffs. We've got to be pleased. 24 points away from the relegation zone. So that's a massive bonus. We easily survived in this division. And next year, next season, I feel, with a bit of strengthening, in depth, replace a few of those players, we can challenge next year. We can challenge next year. Say it again. We can challenge next year. Well done to Gloucester. And good luck to all the other teams in the playoffs. I will let you know in the next episode who wins the playoffs, or if anything important happens during the course of the next few weeks before the new season starts. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Join me for the next season. And yeah, hit the like button if you want. Thank you. In a bit.
It sound right, boy.